Hello Game Gumshoes fans, Chris here with a Game Gumshoes Presents. This time it's for a game called Redshirts. Now Redshirts looked like a very funny game, looked like it had lots of potential. It's a nice parody game. It bites off a specific kind of genre, and it also borrows a little from another game that everyone likes. In my review you'll actually see some of that stuff listed. I would love to give a raving review about this, and I planned on it initially. In my written review you will see a link, instead of me actually trying to describe how to play the game, for the video that was created by the company that makes the game, Weaselpants. Redshirts comes with a rule sheet book thing. It kind of goes over the rules a bit, turn sequence and stuff like that. It goes over the different types of stuff that you have there available. But in the most important, or what I would feel would be the most important part of the rule book to help you learn how to do it, it shows you pictures of some of the cards, but doesn't really go over what they do or how to play them or which way to do it. Now it does say fail, succeed, and it does show, it shows fails and succeeds. It doesn't say why, it doesn't give you a lot of information. Now the point of this game is you have a bunch of red shirts and they're going on away missions, and you need to kill them off and be the first one to empty your hand of all your red shirts. Now, we'll start off with the basic. This is the box. I really don't like when cards can just flop around in a box. The box is definitely too large for the product inside of it. It could have easily been in a much smaller box. But they basically stayed with the size of the box of the company that makes a game very similar to this. Now, as far as the whole fandom, which genre it takes off of, I think you'll be able to figure it out. Here is Cadet Toasty 2 Slice. Here is Zib Fun Nai, or Naya. If you look at her, you can tell who she's supposed to be. Then you have your next gen fans covered, and of course there's your skeevy little captain. Although he is a lieutenant, so he's not that important, but he is a red shirt all the same. Now each of them have different abilities, and they belong to different groups. I don't know that you can see that there, but so tactical, diplomacy, engineering, and tactical, and infiltration. I don't know how many of you will have this problem, but there was a special Kickstarter set that went out, and I happened to get a set from the person who created the game, and there's some major differences in the cards. I actually wish all the cards had been made like the Kickstarter cards, because it definitely would have amped up the quality of the game. I mean, overall the quality is not bad, but you can definitely see a difference. On the red shirts cards themselves, it's not as obvious. The special ones, like the toaster, are a little more transparent. You can actually see through them a little bit more. And on top of that, the color is richer on these for whatever the actual ones, which is different than, say, the captain's log cards, or sorry, commander's log cards. Now here is the Kielbasa Maroon, which is a mission card, and this one here is the disconnect security system from the communication system card. This is a main deck item, I do believe. And no, sorry, the Kielbasa Moon is a main deck item. It kind of has a purplish look to the color of blue, And the one from the Kickstarter set is a blue. It's a nice rich blue. But the thing that got me, when you turn them around, note, right side up, turn them around, their backs face in different directions, which would kind of make the cards obvious if they're coming up. Now, aside from your Redshirts that you have, you will have a chance at getting equipment, having different events happen, locations, and missions to choose from. And you basically want to play it until you kill off your Redshirts. Hopefully, watching the video will help you be able to play the game a little bit better. And I imagine after you get used to playing it for a while, it should, go fairly smoothly. If you do have the Kickstarter cards, it might be a wise idea not to play with them so they're not so easy to spot. But otherwise, it has potential. It has potential. Hopefully, since the copy I got is a couple years old, they hopefully have improved the rulebook. It's where it lost me. I would read something through there and I would read something else and I'm like, wait a minute, that conflicts with the other thing I just read. So I don't know if it's my dyslexia getting in the way in these rule books or if it's generally poorly written. If you pick up a copy of Redshirts, read through it, let me know what you think. I would love to know if anyone else has difficulty picking up their copy of Redshirts and just reading it straight through and having a good game. This is the Deluxe edition, so hopefully you get the same kind I've got, and you'll be able to play and tell me I'm an idiot and don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and maybe I should have put more work into it. But I tried, I read the book, I looked at it once or twice, I tried to play it, and it just got too confusing for me, and I put it aside for a while, and that's why it's taken so long for me to write the review on it. It's because I kept trying to do it, and it just wasn't working out for me. I did eventually sit down after the video and try to play it. It's not too bad, but it could be a lot better. Anyhow, that's Redshirts from Weaselpants. Hopefully you can get some enjoyment out of it. I will see you in the next video.